Hey guys, Sam from Manfa Makes. So, as promised, I am going to do a bit of a crochet catch up with you. It is Monday, the 2nd of May 2022, but you will be seeing this on Tuesday, the 3rd of May. So just to fill you in, but first of all, thank you for coming back to my returners and welcome in to any newbies. It's great to have you. Yes, so I have had a little bit of a inpouring of happy mail. As you may have noticed, most of my videos of late have been happy mail videos. I am super thankful, super grateful, and I have not felt this much love in a very, very long time. So thank you to all of those who have been sending me happy mail. For those who may not know, I found out who my mystery happy mailer was. I found out yesterday, Sunday night, in the Twisted Fibre Friends Live, that it was the beautiful Ashley. And I didn't write down her channel name, and I believe it's Sunflowers Creative Crochet and More. Sorry, Ashley, if I have completely got that wrong. I will put her channel link down in my description box, the correct one. And if you are unfamiliar of Ashley or her channel, please do click that link and go and check her out and show her some love. She let me in on the secret last night and finally I knew where it had come from. So thank you once again, Ashley. It was super generous of you, super kind of you. Really didn't have to do it, but I appreciate it a lot. That's very, very lovely. Yes, so check her out, guys, please, especially if you're unfamiliar, because you know this channel. We love spreading the yarny love, right? Okay, so another brief catch up on things. The last time I was telling you about my whips and everything that I was crocheting, I told you that I would be furiously trying to do the 7 dwarfs for the Amigurumi Wars for April. Yeah, it didn't happen. It was very ambitious and I didn't give myself a lot of time. I am still going to try and complete them because I have had an idea regarding the dwarfs. So watch this space because it may include you guys. I will not let you in on that until they are completed though. I need some time to finish them off. So I will get to the 7 dwarfs in a little while. I think I may have had a chance of having 1 or 2, maybe 3 completed to enter to get me a few more points. But unfortunately, as some of you may already know, we lost our lovely Sharon last week. And it was very hard, very upsetting. And there were a lot of people who we just needed some time to start to process, start to grieve, start to understand our feelings on it, and we all just needed to band together and try and help and support each other as much as we can through a very sad, heartbreaking situation. So I lost 2 or 3 days crocheting because my friends and my Zoom family needed me more, and I felt like I needed to be there. Even if they didn't need me, I needed to be there. And therefore not a lot of crochet was done since we heard about our beautiful Sharon passing away. If I hadn't have lost those 2 or 3 days, like I said, I may have been a bit closer and I may have got a few of them completed. But in the grand scheme of things, I did what I felt was right and I do not regret it one little bit. And like I said, I will still try and get them completed. So watch this space for those. I will show you what I did manage to get done. But first and foremost, why don't we check out how Mike has been doing on his C2C? Now, the last time I showed it, he had made quite a bit of progress in the first week of his crochet journey, his crochet adventure. Well, he has done even more since. I think he has well and truly been bitten by the crochet bug. He always looks forward to sitting down and picking up the hook and working a little bit more and doing a little bit more. He is determined to get this blanket done, and he is enjoying his crochet time with me on the sofa of an evening, or with me at this table in Zoom with everybody in there. So let me grab it for you. It did take a couple of tries with him understanding how to colour change, but the last recent colour change he did all by himself and didn't ask me a question, didn't ask for any help, he just did it. So I think he can now successfully colour change without needing assistance. So that's another skill in his armoury when it comes to crochet. And here it is. Now, he did also buy me a brand new ring light, guys. That's why my lighting might be a little bit better. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Is my lighting a little bit better? You might actually see the colours a little bit more accurately as well. We'll soon find out, because whenever I pull up his blanket, it looks blue. It's not blue. It's various shades of purple. So, have I given myself enough room? Who knows? Because he's done quite a bit of work. So here we go. Oh, it is looking a little bit more purple, but it's still not true to colour on screen. The top purple up here is much more rich. It's not a bluey tone. It is a really nice jewel tone purple. But as you can see, he is doing absolutely fantastic. Look at that. I am super duper proud. Look, he did this colour change all by himself, no help or assistance. And he is really doing very, very well. He's got one more colour of purple after the next silver band. And then I think he is going to do the colours in reverse down to the other corner, so that they mirror each other. And there'll be a thicker silver band in the middle to separate the two halves. I think that's his plan, but you never know with Mike. He might change his mind. Might go completely crazy and chuck a random colour in just because. I doubt it, but like I said, you never know. So yes, that is Mike's C2C. And like I said, I am super duper proud of him, and he is doing very, very well. And I am really enjoying that he is sharing my hobby, my passion, my obsession. I don't think he's quite as obsessed as me, but he is certainly enjoying the time that he gets to work on it. And it's just wonderful to finally share what I love with him. So that's Mike's C2C. And then I have done a little bit of progress on my C2C. It still is not completed. There is still most of 2 balls to put on, but I wanted to put 5 balls in there, and I've done 3. So I'm over the halfway point, and I am starting to decrease now. So there is progress. And here it is in all its glory. Are you ready? I don't even think I'm going to be able to fit it all on camera for you, so I'm going to have to do a pan if I can. Okay, so it is longer than my wingspan. See? I can't get it all in. So if I show you this side first, ignore the trailing bit of yarn, I am still attached. So here we go. So from this corner, where am I? See, I'm all discombobulated. From this corner here, it goes all the way across to here. So there is quite a lot of it. And then the diagonal is longer than my wingspan. So it starts there and it goes across and across to here. And as you can see, I am starting to decrease and make it square on this side also. So this is my top working edge, and this is how much I have done so far. And then we'll go down the other way. It's huge, absolutely huge. But that just means I've got more comfort to snuggle under when it is finally done. So yes, I am using the yarn that the beautiful Cr4ftym00 gifted to me when I reached my 100 family members, and it will be my memento blanket to remember my lovely Crafty Moo. So Crafty Moo, if you're watching, I am still working on it, but I'm just picking it up as and when I need something that I don't need to, like, say, count my stitches or intensively focus on, or it's my kind of go-to in-betweeny project, if that makes sense. I'm not just solely intensively working on it, but I'm not ignoring it either. There is still progress being made, and I'm just folding it up now. And see, even folded, it's quite big. So there we go. That's my progress on my C to C. Oh, and I've unravelled my yarn a little bit. Bear with me a second, guys. So that's my C to C. So ages and ages and ages and ages ago, I did a video and I was talking about the crochet bats that I make. I make them for a local church and they sell them to raise funds to aid the church. They are raising money to replace the church roof, but they also have to raise money to, what's the word I'm looking for? Preserve and look after the colony of bats that have inhabited the roof space also, because bats are a protected species. I was meant to give the lovely Judith a batch of bats in April, but if you remember at the beginning of April I came down quite sick, and unfortunately I had to let her down. So her next event is towards the end of this month of May, and I have said I will do my absolute best to make sure that a batch of bats gets to her this month, because also while I was sick, not a lot of crocheting got done, so I still have quite a lot of bats to make. Quite a lot. So when I just need a quick, I don't know, 20-minute, half an hour project, I just try and pop out some of these bats, get some of these bats off my hook. Now the colour is not accurate. The colour is showing like a reddy orange. This is in fact pink, but you get the general idea. And don't forget, I will be hot gluing some googly eyes on their little faces. Some of them will have hanging strings to be a hanging decoration, and they will either hang this way or they will hang upside down. And then some of them, I've got another one here, nice lilac colour. Some of them I will also put the googly eyes on the face, but I will also hot glue a fridge magnet, so you can have a fridge magnet or a hanging version. I have promised that I will give her at least 30, so I'm going to do 15 hanging, 15 fridge magnets, but she has also asked if I could maybe make a string of them, a bit like bunting, so that she can decorate her notice board for when they've got their stalls and things and they're trying to sell them. So I have to do a few extra. So I'm thinking I might need to do about 50. And so far, I've got 5. Excuse me. So yes, I have a lot of bats to make. But like I said, they are pretty quick and simple to make. So hopefully I will not let Judith down this month. Okay, so I've been doing bats, I've been doing my C2C, I've been encouraging Mike along his way with his C2C. Let's get back to the dwarfs. I have a whole bag of body parts next to me. Who would like to see how far I got? And this literally is how far I got. I haven't managed to do any extra since before I lost the 2 or 3 days where I couldn't crochet. And I've had quite a busy weekend. I went to see my nan on Sunday and we went out for a lovely roast dinner. And on the Saturday, I made the most of being with everyone in Zoom because I started my job today. It was my first day at my new job, and it won't be very often that I will be home during the day to go into Zoom. So myself and Mike were in Zoom for most of Saturday after I had cleaned the house for most of Saturday morning. But from late Saturday afternoon / evening all the way until 3:30 a.m. we were in Zoom having some fun with our Zoom friends, because we knew it would be the last chance for a little while for us to be in there for any length of time, or that late, and it was well worth staying up that late. And Laura, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, if you are watching, thanks again for one of the best Saturday nights I have had in a very, very long time. If you don't know why I'm thanking Laura, let me fill you in very briefly. We were in Zoom. I was sat at this table in front of this computer, but Laura took us to the North Pole. We got to see real live reindeers. She sat in Santa's sleigh with all of us in Zoom on her phone, so we felt like we were sitting in Santa's sleigh. But then to top everything off, we went to Santa's house and we actually spoke to Santa and Mrs. Claus. It was amazing. It was the most amazing Saturday night I have had in a long, long time. And in Santa's house, they sell Christmas stuff all year round. I mean, who doesn't love Christmas? I love Christmas. I need to physically go where she took us one day. Better start saving my pennies though, right? Because that's a long, long way away. But even the town, all of the street lights were wrapped up in candy cane colours. They were striped with the white and the red. All of the street names were Christmassy things like Mistletoe Lane and things like that. There are permanent Christmas decorations on the street lights and everything. It was just absolutely wonderful. Oh, and before she did all the Christmas stuff, which is absolutely epic, she went to Joann's. So even though I physically wasn't in Joann's, and you guys know over here in the UK we don't have Joann's, she went into Joann's with all of us in Zoom, and I could window shop in an actual Joann's thanks to Laura. So do you see what I mean now? Not only did I get to go to a yarn shop that we don't have over here, I went to the North Pole. I spoke to Santa and Mrs. Claus. Saw real life reindeer, and yeah, it was only through a screen, but I was so happy. The inner child in me was just absolutely bursting out of my chest, and I was just so made up. And I'll do it for you just this once, and I will pre-warn you, I was so close to the camera that it was actually quite scary. Nobody should ever have a close-up of me like that, but unfortunately the people in Zoom had to put up with about 45 minutes to an hour of me like this. I mean, whoa. Nobody needs that, do they? Just saying. So apologies, Zoom ladies, but I was just so excited and I had to get as close to the screen as I could so I wouldn't miss anything. Anyway, so yes, that was our Saturday. Absolutely amazing. Quality time with my nan on Sunday, which means that I didn't work on the dwarfs or any of my bigger projects. I just tried to get a couple of bats done. So this is where I left off with the dwarfs, and like I said, it's a bag of body parts at the minute. I mean, not actual body parts, but, you know, amigurumi. All sorts of weird and wonderful things with amigurumi sometimes. So here is one of the dwarf heads. Can you see? Isn't he cute? He's cute even without his beard and his hat. I absolutely love them. This is why I'm determined to still finish them off, because they need to be finished. They really do need to be finished. So that was one dwarf. This is the second dwarf. There he is. How absolutely adorable. So that's two dwarf heads. We're getting there, guys. Sorry. Should have been a bit more organised, but you know me. Wing it. This is number 3 dwarf. Can you see? I just think they're so cute. Right, so that's number 3. Oh, and he's now rolling around my table, a bit drunk. Right, and here's number 4. So that was my 4th dwarf head. Here's number 5. Oh. Cute, cute, cute. That's number 5. And then number 6. And number 7. Oh, excuse me. Number 7. Oh, now I've got a knot and a tangle. Oh, goodness gracious. Bear with me, guys. Right. That was number 7. So that's 7 heads with eyes and noses. And then, not all of them have beards. Only 6 of them have beards because adorable Dopey, bless him, he doesn't have a beard because he's, I think, the youngest out of the dwarfs. He hasn't grown his little beard yet. So 3 of them have a long beard. This is just to sew. It's not going to actually... Let me just take that off. This is the long beard. See? So 3 of them will have a long beard. And then 3 of them will have a short beard. Okay, 3 of them will have a short beard. So that was 1 long, 1 short, and then another long one, and another long one. So that's your 3 long beards. 1, 2, 3. And then another 2 short ones, and this one on the table. So that's 3 short ones. So 3 short beards, 3 long beards. Dopey doesn't have beard. And then I did get the better colour brown that I wanted because I wasn't happy with Grumpy's hat. So the new brown did come in on time, and I did redo that brown hat. Again, another knot, bear with. Hang on a second. So we have 1 hat, 2 hat, 3 hat, 4 hat, 5 hat, 6 hat, and then the different colour brown for Grumpy, and that is a much nicer brown for, you know, the pattern. So yeah, my 7 hats. So just a brief recap. There are 7 hats, 6 beards, 7 heads, all with noses, all with eyes. That means that I've just got 7 bodies and 7 pairs of arms, and these will be done. So I don't think I did too bad, and like I said, if... Oh, hang on a minute, I forgot a bit. Dopey's ears. Got Dopey's ears as well. If I hadn't have had those 2-3 days where I didn't crochet, I think I would have been quite close. But we will never know. It wasn't done in time. So there we go. I would like to thank Lynette from Charmed Grammy Crochet for hosting last month's Amigurumi Wars. And this month, guys, if you're interested, it is the lovely Alyssa over at Inaya's Toybox. So if you want to participate this month in the hashtag Amigurumi Wars 2022, head over to Inaya's Toybox. I will put her channel link down in the description box, and you can see what patterns have been selected this month. There are 8 free patterns. If you make those, they are worth 1 point each, and you can make multiples. You could do like 50 1 point Amis and still get 50 points, but you have to have a photo to prove that you have done 50. They all have to be in the photo at once. And there are 2 paid patterns that are worth 2 points each. And again, you can do multiples of those if you wish. You've got the whole month of May to submit them, and you just have to send a picture of your completed makes to the lovely Alyssa over at Inaya's Toybox. So that is the crochet catch up. That was a little bit of a life catch up as well. Like I said, it was the first day in my new job today. I am very tired. I have been lucky not to have to work for the last 5 months. And although financially it has been a bit of a burden, for my mental health, my sanity and my happiness, it's been one of the best 5 months of my life. Just saying. Wish it could continue. If we didn't need money to live and pay bills and feed people, I don't think I would work. I would stay at home and crochet and be in Zoom and have fun with my friends and do lives and videos for my channel. And honestly, the last 5 months have been an absolute blast, and I have loved pretty much every second of it. But it doesn't pay my bills, it doesn't feed my children, and it certainly does not make life very comfortable when you're only on 1 income. So I have to go back, and I did, and my first day I think was successful. It was a very, very busy day today. Because of the bank holiday, it's bank holiday over here in the UK. Obviously, a lot of people have been staying in the hotel for bank holiday weekend, and there were a lot of rooms and bathrooms that needed a complete tidy up, a good clean, and all the bedding and things changed. So it was an extremely busy day today. I am due into work again tomorrow, which is Tuesday, which is the day you're seeing this. But we have a much less labour intensive day tomorrow. I think there's only 5 rooms to do, because I think today there was 14. Yeah. And then, so I did Monday, I'm going to do Tuesday, and I'm working on Sunday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be easier days for me, and maybe I can catch up on some of my crochet. So don't forget, there is a plan for the dwarfs, but I will fill you in once they are completely made. So stay tuned. Please check out all the channels that I am going to link down in my description box. Sorry about that, guys. I got interrupted by one of my lovely children. They needed to ask me something. So yes, stay tuned for the dwarfs. Check out all the links down in the description box, and I will be coming back with another video soon. I will be around the YouTube streets. You can normally find me up on lives regularly and in other people's lives down in chat. Thank you again for clicking on my video and watching me once again. And like I said, any newbies, please do stick around and join in the fun here at Manfa Makes. I really do appreciate it. But I'm going to go and eat my evening meal because I haven't actually eaten yet today, and it is 6:15 p.m. So yes, I'm hungry. It's been lovely spending some time with you. I hope you have enjoyed this crochet catch up, and like I say, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your friends and family, and get some good quality crafting time in this week, guys. I love you all very, very much, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.